All right, Blake, as far as this team goes, obviously you've made strides as a program the last 4 seasons. How do you take the next step with this Carroll football team?
I think it's just staying healthy, staying conditioned, just doing your own thing when we have weeks off and stuff, just staying conditioned, not doing anything stupid.
What do you think are the biggest strengths for this team, specifically defensively for this coming season?
I think a big thing is we have 7 returning starters and 9 seniors, so that's huge because we just all can bond. One is the senior class and another is friends, and so that just really creates a family environment.
Moving into the SAC obviously presents its own set of challenges. What does it mean to you, and what are some of the things that you're looking forward to about joining this new conference?
I'm looking forward to some different competition. I'm not going to say better because I don't necessarily believe that the SAC is that much better. It's just going to be different games, different competition, and I'm ready.
Do you think that'll prepare you for the playoffs a little bit more, just kind of the playing bigger schools week in, week out?
Yeah, I do. I think it'll just be more like no weeks off. It'll just be always we got to prepare and be ready like it's going to be a playoff game.
Final question, what's going to be the biggest key for Carroll in 2015?
I think staying healthy. Staying healthy.
Appreciate it, Blake. Yep. As far as this team goes, talk about some of the strengths that you see in this ball club heading into the 2015 season.
We have a lot of guys returning on our senior class, just in general on offense and both defense. We're losing a lot of offensive linemen, but a lot of good junior offensive linemen to return and get some experience for them coming to playoff time.
Obviously, you've seen the program since your dad took over. You've seen the program build to being 500 to then, having undefeated regular seasons. How do you guys take the next step as a program?
It's how we've done it just getting here. Hard work and the investment of lives of others. We're going to push each other every single day to fill that gap to get to which we consider Carmel because we lost them last year. But we're going to push ourselves every single day to get to them and make it to state if that's our dream.
Offensively, you guys lose some guys on the offensive line, return a lot of skill position players, though. How do you guys kind of set the tone at the skill position players for the rest of this team, and specifically for the offense?
We're going to use our experience with our skill guys to help those offensive linemen of throwing maybe quick passes so we don't have to rely on our offensive line of ground and pound so we don't have to be super as physical as the past. But we got Aiden, we got me and a bunch of receivers that are experienced, and we're going to use that experience to win some ball games this year.
What's the ultimate goal for this team this year?
We're going to work hard. Winning conference is not our top objective. Playing our best ball at week 10 in the playoffs and striving to go to state. That's our objective.
Final question, what does it mean to be in the SAC this year? What's that transition going to be like? What are you looking forward to about it?
We're honored to be able to have the opportunity to be able to play in the SAC. Teams are quicker in the SAC. I think they'll prepare us for playoff time. Nothing against NHC. It's a very good conference as well, but there's more depth in the SAC, which will probably end up being better for us in the end.
All right. Okay, Coach. Obviously, undefeated regular season last year. Good run in the playoffs. How do you take the next step this coming season for this Carroll football program?
We talk all the time about closing the gap between our opponents, and specifically speaking about those Indianapolis schools, that we struggle with, that everybody in Fort Wayne struggles with over the years. And every day closing that gap, that happened in January, from January to June, and the hard work and the kids put in the weight room, those things have to happen then. That doesn't happen in September, October, November. September, October, November are a culmination of the whole year, putting everything together. And so, our mantra all along is to be better every week, to be playing the best football we can week 10 when we go into the playoffs. So all along we're looking to get better. We're looking to be a better team. We're looking for synergy. We're looking for leadership. All of those things that are very cliched are the things that make programs better, and that's what we've got to work on.
When you take a look at what you've got coming back, what do you think are going to be some of the biggest strengths for this Carroll football team?
We've got about 5 returning starters back on the offensive side. They're all skill guys. If you add a 6th guy in who played a lot, one of our receivers, and so we're going to rely on their experience, the skill guys' experience to be fast, to have knowledge of that offense. 5 new offensive linemen coming in on the offensive side. And they'll determine, very, it's not a secret, but very succinctly, our offensive line will determine our success. If they can play at a high level, then we'll play at a high level. Defensively, we have 7 returners coming back on defensive side. Almost all of them are seniors, and so this is a senior-led team. Our defense is going to be strong, play fast, be physical. We're going to ask them to lead at the beginning, and that's the way the summer has been. So we've got a good class, a good nucleus within this 2016 class of seniors, and so we're looking for positive things out of them.
The move to the SAC, what kind of challenges does that present, and also how is that beneficial for you guys long term?
Well, first of all, the NHC was a good conference for us. We liked the competition that we had. We built good friendships with the coaches, with other teams. We had good camaraderie, as well as good challenges and good competition. But the move to the SAC, brings football to another level, I think, in the city. With the addition of ourselves and Homestead, 10 teams within the city that are big schools that traditionally have good and strong programs. You've got powerhouse programs, such as Dwenger, Snyder, even Northside, and adding Homestead and ourselves to that, makes good programs. When in the middle of the schedule, we play Homestead, Snyder, Lures, Dwenger, all back to back. And that's like Amen Corner at the Masters. That's 4 back-to-back holes. And that's going to really test us. That's going to be a challenge. And at that point, we will understand and know, what type of football team we are. And that's not diminishing the beginning of the schedule. We have to open with Northrop, and then Southside and Northside. And all those teams, and finish with Wayne and Concordia. All those teams are good football teams with a lot of talent coming back, with a lot of Division I athletes at each one of those schools. And so I think that weekly, the competition is better, and it's going to prepare us better for the playoffs.